This is the GPD XP. Is this the Nintendo Switch killer for cloud gaming? Let's take a look at this. So let's take a look at the design here. It has two analog sticks. It has a pretty decent D-pad. It has your X, Y, A, B here. You start select here. Your mobile buttons here. This is your home button, your back button, and in a way, your menu button. If you look up here, you have a fan here, and then you have your volume buttons, right? You have your power button as well. You have your L1, R1, L2, R2. And these are not analog, which is kind of a bummer. We'll get to that in a bit. So on the bottom here is pretty interesting. You have your USB charger here, and you have a SIM card here. So you can actually put a SIM card to play this with. So again, this is geared towards mobile gaming, and it's pretty cool, right? So here you have your speakers and as well the fan. So that's the design. Pretty cool stuff here. So this is a modular design, meaning there are 3 configurations of this if you want to play. So again, this is geared towards mobile gamers, and this is also geared towards cloud gamers. So with this, all you have to do is swap this up, and then again, you have your numbers button, and then swap this up. You put it here like this, and it gives you less analog, but then it gives you the option to touch the screen better. I'm not a mobile gamer, so I'm never going to use these. I care more about having dual analogs, so that's what this video is going to be about. So let's go over some specs. This has a 6.81-inch display. It has a MediaTek Helio G95, 8 cores, 6 GB of RAM. This is an LPDDR4X. It has 128 GB of storage. Again, like I stated, it has a 3 control module that I just showcased. It has a dual 4G high-speed SIM card slot. It has dual speaker surround sound, and you can put an SD card up to 2 TB in here. You have touchscreen controls. You also have a built-in key mapper here, which I'll showcase here in a bit. And this has a 7,000 mAh battery, which I think is incredible, and I'll get to that here in a bit too. All right, so let's boot up this device and showcase what this device is all about. So as you boot it up, you get a custom screen like this. It's pretty neat because everything is all laid out for you. If you're a cloud gamer, this cloud, but I'll get to this in a bit. Something you'll see here, if you install apps from the Play Store, they stay here in the app section. They don't move to cloud. So when it comes to cloud, there's only 2 things, the Steam Link and AMD Link. I would love for you to be able to move the cloud apps like Stadia, Geforce Now, Xbox Cloud Gaming, Shadow PC here. But right now, as of right now, there's no way to customize this section. So it's kind of a bummer. But if you go to apps, all the apps that you download shows up right here, right? Which is, again, not too bad, right? So the cool thing about this is an Android device. So if you want just pure Android, you go to settings, and then you can switch home UI. So if you go to quick step, and this is required for you to be able to run some cloud gaming apps like Amazon Luna, which I have here. So as you can see here, this is just a pure Android device right here, which is awesome. Again, some people might not like the UI that this comes with, the custom UI. So if you just want pure Android, you have it here. So if you want to go back, all you do is just do that and just hit this back, and you're back here. So I have to say, when I got this device, it was so snappy right at the bat, and everything was set up. There wasn't any custom setup like you would normal Android device. I love how easy it was for me to just pick this up and start gaming and installing on my favorite cloud game platform. So let's showcase some games running on this device. So we'll start off with Xbox Cloud Gaming. So as you can see, this is Xbox Cloud Gaming, and something I just want to point out is this screen is gorgeous. It is beautiful. It's 6.81, but man, gaming on here, there's something about the screen that just pops out, and I would highly recommend this screen for cloud gaming for sure. And it feels really good in the hand. It's not too heavy. It's a good fit, good screen, good snug. I like it a lot. All right, so here we go. As you can see, this looks really good. Plays really well. and it's really smooth. So something cool about this is that you wouldn't experience any latency, again, because the controls are attached. It's not connected via Bluetooth. So beautiful stuff here for cloud gaming. But yes, you can see this is Halo Infinite, and boy, does it look good and runs so smooth in this device. So something else to take into consideration with this is that there's no menu buttons. So if you want to access, for instance, like Google Stadia menu to connect with your friends, you cannot do that on Stadia, and I'll showcase that. The beautiful thing with Xbox Cloud Gaming is if you click the screen, you have access to the menu button, so it's not too bad, right? But if you want to like exit this, you can do that. But again, I'll show you in Stadia where you can't. But there's this button right here, which is a button mapper. Again, this is geared towards mobile gaming as well, so you can customize this. I personally myself will never use this for cloud gaming because I would prefer just using like Xbox dedicated touch controls because every game is catered perfectly for that, right? But again, just want to show you guys there's an option there. All right, so if we want to go home, we just hit this button and we can close that out. So again, you use the Play Store, you download your games, and they show up right here. So let's test out Google Stadia and show you what I was talking about with just not being able to get a home menu button to back out of games. All right, so as you can see, this is Destiny 2, runs so smooth on this device, and I don't know if you guys can see my screen here, but this looks so good. So good on the screen, and performance wise, you guys are seeing no latency whatsoever. Yeah, really enjoying this one. But yeah, so smooth. I can't stress that enough. But just want to showcase what this looks like. So again, here with Stadia, let me say I want to connect with my friends. Let me say I want to just exit the game. There's no menu buttons here. Again, select X, Y, and B. This is the home buttons for mobile right here. And this is the key mapping. So if I press this, it brings out board keys. Again, volume rocker here, nothing down here. So right now, playing Destiny, if I want to connect with my friends, there's no way to do that on Google Stadia. Again, with Xbox Cloud Gaming, it gives you that menu button here, and GFN has similar right here. But again, with this, there's no way of doing that, which is kind of a bummer. So it's a huge miss for Google Stadia playing that on this device for sure. But again, something cool is that you can pop in your SIM card here and you don't have to rely on, again, just Wi-Fi to play cloud gaming, but huge miss with not having a menu button here. All right, so let's showcase some GFN on here. Play a game like Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Again, so in love with this screen. It's just fantastic. And again, can't stress this enough of how beautiful this display is. It's really, really good stuff. But yeah, this is Kenna Bridge of Spirit running on GFN. And again, smoothness overall. All right, so I do want to showcase what I was talking about with the menu button here. If I click this, you have access to this. So again, this is the setup. You can do touch controls if you feel like. You can use the keyboard. You can push this for more menus. Again, Google Stadia doesn't have that, so trying to back out of a game is difficult. But yeah, this is it. Again, running really smooth on GFN. To go home, push the home button, you're good to go. So let's check out Amazon Luna here. With Amazon Luna, you can't download an app for Luna. So if you go to the Play Store, if you try to search for Amazon Luna, there's no app. It just gives you the controller app. So in order to get it, you actually have to go to settings, go to switch UI, go to quick step, and then you have to come to Android. You have to log onto Chrome browser here and then access Amazon Luna, and then you have to save the desktop app like this. This is the only way I found that you can play Amazon Luna on this device. It's such a headache, but it's doable if you really want to. But it runs well once you go through all that hoop. But yeah, showcase something like Devil May Cry running on this platform. It tells you the device is not supported, but you can continue playing. And so it tells you that it's not able to detect the controller, but it does. So just push touch and eventually it's going to pick this up. You'll see. So there you go. controller is now ready for gameplay. Alright, so this is some Devil May Cry gameplay on Amazon Luna. And yeah, this looks really good. Can't stress that enough. I know I sound like a broken record, but you can see you can play really well cloud gaming wise, and visuals look stunning on the display. And also controls are really good apart from the analog, which I will talk about in my impressions. Alright, so I'm going to talk about my pros and cons with this. So the screen, the 6.81 display is a thing of beauty. Every game that I play on here using every cloud game platform really pops out. The battery life for this is incredible. I've only had to charge this device twice since I've got it, and I've been doing a lot of heavy testing on it. The battery life lasts a really long time. Wi-Fi connection is incredible here as well. Didn't run into any hiccups for sure playing on this device. Portability factor is solid. It's very light, and I love the way that it feels in the hands for sure. So my biggest gripe with this device, number one, there's no menu button. Again, you saw the difficulties with Google Stadia trying to exit a game. You can't connect with friends if the platform doesn't have a dedicated on-screen menu. So my other gripe is that you can't customize the UI. I would love to mess things around, bring the apps that I download into this cloud gaming section. You can't do that, which is kind of a bummer. So one of my biggest gripes with this is the controller. So the analog sticks feel really floaty. It's hard to get precision headshots. It's almost like you have to mess around with some control settings, which I had to do with Destiny, playing FPSs. But yeah, it's too floaty for me, and I really don't like that. My second gripe with the controls is that this doesn't have an analog trigger. So it feels just like the GameSir controller, and it has the same clicking sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, it clicks just like the GameSir. And again, it doesn't have an analog to it, so I'm not a big fan of that. But apart from that, the last gripe with this is the price point. So I had to pay $409 for this. I think that is way too expensive for this. This should be if they can price this at 200 bucks, this would be a game changer for cloud gaming. But for 400 bucks, I think it's just way too expensive. So some of you guys might be familiar with the Odin, which I have pre-ordered. It's supposed to release this month, but it got delayed to January. And the price point for that is $250, I believe. So when that comes out, I'm going to compare it to this. And I think that is going to make a bigger dent and a bigger splash for cloud gaming than this would, unless they drop the price of this. But overall, this is a great product, but just not for the price. All right, fellas, that's all I have for you guys. You guys let me know what your thoughts on this device. Does this device interest you guys to want to go pick it up? Let me know if you will. All right, fellas, appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till next time, peace out.